Welcome back to this online course on sleep for Insight Timer. I am Diana, and today I'm going to talk to you about tension and sleep. Imagine, for example, that you were having all day your hands put together tightly as fists. Make the fists right now with me so you imagine what I'm talking about. So that tone in your muscle, your hands, your arms, would be something that by the end of the day you probably didn't even notice anymore because you were so used to holding your hands tight in fists. Imagine then that at night you lie down and you want to relax your hands because it's a little tense to fall asleep like that and your body doesn't accept it. It will take you a lot of time to, let's say, undo that habitual pattern, which is at this point carried by your whole body like an automatic condition. This is the way you hold your hands. So in the same way, during the day, we have habitual tension hiding in remote places. It's funny, tension becomes very soon invisible pet that likes to live with us. Tension in your jaw, your eyes, the habitual holding of your breath are examples of this. It's almost as if you were living with a pet that you don't ever get to see, yet is always there feeding from you and keeping you company. How do we recognize habitual tension during the day? It all begins with training our awareness, training our capacity to notice and observe. For example, you may notice that you carry your eyes down as you walk, as you use your devices, as you read, when you cook. Even maybe if you are resting, you may notice that certain situations, people, conversations, challenges hijack your breath and you tend to hold it so your abdomen becomes tight. If you pay closer attention, you may notice that the space between your teeth is habitually small, as if you were permanently chewing something. So little by little, as we become more aware of this habitual tension that is kind of hiding in our body, we are more able to notice it, accept it, and perhaps introduce an option or two to our nervous system, to our body. I don't recommend that you change everything at once. I think it's better to perhaps introduce one minor change at a time. So you may choose which one is easier for you to notice. If looking down all day long is something that is so automatic that you don't even notice it, perhaps begin with noticing your breath. And if you carry a meditation practice, paying attention to your breath is something that you do already. Whichever place you would like to begin, I encourage you to be kind to yourself if you lose awareness and you forget about what you were looking for at the end of the day. You will notice that as you practice this during the day today, tomorrow it will be a little easier, and perhaps you can add to the awareness of your breath as you have a free breath no matter what happens, no matter the challenge or the situation. You can go back and notice, I'm holding my breath. Let me take a full breath. As you get used to this sensation, and by the way, it's going to feel so nice that you will want to do it again and again. Maybe the next time you can observe your teeth and note that you can create a little space between your upper jaw and your lower jaw, even as you're working or reading or having a Zoom call or listening to somebody or writing or being on your phone. Technically, the only time when you really need your teeth tight together is if you're chewing something hard, right, in the act of eating. So during the day today, I invite you to notice where tension may be hiding in your body, to accept it without feeling bad or correcting, and then to provide it an option to go somewhere else, to leave your teeth, your eyes, your breath, and go somewhere else. Maybe shake it out through your fingers and let it out. And play with this. Make it an interesting game, not an obligation. Overall, have fun with the material and remember the virtual classroom if you have any questions. In a few seconds, you will hear an audio track that I recorded especially for you that will guide you into soothing yourself to sleep. I'm here for you. See you tomorrow. Welcome to Soothe Yourself to Sleep. This very gentle and simple guided meditation is designed to guide you through very small, simple movements that you can do to get yourself to sleep. At the beginning, you will find it easier to follow my voice, and after a while, you will learn these movements and you will be able to do them on your own. To get the most out of this session, please find yourself in a comfortable position, in a room that is dark and cool, and remove all distractions. Begin by taking a moment to connect to your breath and let an inhale and exhale release any tension that you may be aware of. It might help you to shake your toes a little bit or your fingers, releasing any tension from the day. Perhaps you want to bend your ankles and knees and get all the excess tension away from your joints as you prepare to soothe yourself to sleep. Now, with the next breath, please take a moment to sense how your back and legs contact the mattress. You may find it easier to review track 1, relax your body into sleep, if you're not familiar with sensing and feeling your back and legs and the support that you receive from your bed. Let the next breath fully sink your weight into the mattress and allow your attention now to wander to any area of your body where you may feel a little tension or discomfort. And bring more and more of your attention to this area and use your breath to connect to that space, perhaps bringing it closer and closer to your awareness and noticing if it needs a little more support. It could be that you place a pillow underneath it or your hands briefly. This could be behind your back, behind one of your hips or shoulders. Allow yourself to identify, first of all, if there's an area that needs a little more attention. With the next breath now, just allow your attention to go to the space inside your mouth and your teeth, and take a moment to allow more space between your jaws by softening the lower jaw a little bit. If you have a tendency to clench your teeth and this is a challenging area for you, you may want to wrap your hands, create a little warmth between them, and place fingertips both one on each side of your lower jaw and gently separate your teeth so you have a little bit more space to begin with. As you follow my voice, very, very gently begin to move now your tongue inside your mouth so it has a little more space. You can gently use your tongue, the tip of your tongue, to push your teeth down a little bit, create a little more space inside your jaw. So the upper teeth separate slightly from the lower teeth. Let your breath be soft and easy, and if you yawn, that's perfect. With the tip of your tongue now, let the lower teeth be discovered by your attention. By this I mean that you very, very gently begin to trace the shape of your teeth from the left lower tooth, the furthest one that you can sense. Very, very slowly, all the way to the center of your teeth, your lower teeth, one tooth at a time, and then gently all the way to the right until you reach the furthest tooth that you can sense with the tip of your tongue on the right side. You're discovering the shape of your teeth from the inside with your tongue as you gently breathe, Softening your belly, your hands, letting your eyes drop, letting the weight of your body be held by the support you're receiving from your mattress. Slowly and lazily, as you had nothing else to do right now, begin to sense the shape of your teeth now from the furthest right corner of the lower jaw all the way one tooth at a time until you reach the left side. You may want to concentrate on the smoothness of your teeth, the round or flat shape, perhaps an area where you feel the gums or the tip of your teeth. Doesn't really matter as much as you go slowly. You take your time with it, soothing yourself by softening your teeth, your mouth, your tongue, and breathing as you go along. When you find the left corner of your lower teeth, very gently now let your tongue go to the front of the lower teeth and do the same thing, an imaginary tracking or mapping the lower jaw, noticing that as you bring your tongue to the front of your teeth, your mouth opens even a little more, relaxing your throat, relaxing the root of your tongue, and maybe creating a deeper breath or a light yawn. And you allow this to happen. If your mind begins to wander, bring it back to sensing your teeth. Give it a job. Allow your attention to be where you want it to be. And slowly now, sensing the shape of your teeth from the front with the tip of your tongue, all the way from the left side to the right side, slowly, lazy, without a rush. And letting your tongue perhaps rest a little bit on the right cheek before you come back to the middle, and then all the way to the left. Noticing that you're getting even more and more relaxed as you take deeper breaths and you let your tongue explore your teeth from the front. Taking a moment now to just rest, pause, breathe, sense any new sensation on your tongue or mouth. Bringing now the contact of your tongue to your lips and letting your tongue trace the shape of your lower lip all the way from the left corner of the lip all the way to the right, opening, creating more space, freeing your jaws, and perhaps letting your eyes follow the movement of your tongue from the left to the right in gentle circles. Letting gravity push your eyes down and you gently follow the movement of the tongue with your eyes without a rush. Slowly now let the movement of the tongue stop for a minute. Breathe and sense yourself getting heavier on the mattress, your eyes resting, your jaw slightly open and a little more space between your teeth. Your tongue resting in the bottom of your mouth, and your attention fully listening to my voice, and noticing that if here and there you doze off to sleep, this is perfect. Take a moment now with the next breath to put your tongue a little bit now in contact with the upper teeth, using the tip of your tongue as if it was a little scout, mapping the shape of your upper teeth from the left side all the way to the top of your palate, slowly, one tooth at a time, breathing, and gently now reaching all the way to the right upper teeth, one tooth at a time, slowly, allowing my voice to guide you to further slow down and rest, getting heavier, longer, more and more relaxed. When you reach the furthest corner of the upper teeth on the right side, see if it's easier for you to do the movements as your mouth is slightly open. And let your tongue now come back around to the left side, even slower. All you're doing is breathing and sensing the shape of the teeth, sensing the curves, the flat spaces, noticing that it's easier to do it if you slow down, if your mouth is slightly open. Perhaps if your teeth gently follow the rhythm of your tongue by opening and closing a little bit without you rushing it. And when you find yourself all the way to the left, just pause for a moment and breathe, letting your attention wander, sensing the weight of your body, the fullness of your breath, the warmth, the blankets, the comfort and soothing of my voice. Letting your attention slowly doze off if it wants to, and coming back to the movements whenever you feel like it. Gently now begin to sense the contact of the tip of your tongue and your front teeth, starting from the left side all the way, one tooth at a time, noticing the warmth of your upper lip, the moisture, the space, and maybe that a yawn begins to come in if you fully rest into my voice and move very slowly, letting your attention wander, sensing each tooth all the way to the right side. Reaching now the furthest tooth on the upper jaw to the right side, you let yourself very gently come back to the middle, noticing that this is much easier than when you started, and that as you rest into the movement, you're getting heavier and heavier. more and more relaxed. You can let your eyes also rest, sinking down in their orbits, letting gravity hold them. And breathing now, once again, let your tongue discover the shape of your upper lip, creating a little moisture, softening, opening, resting. And letting your breath now be fuller, letting your eyes rest. See that you can create a little space between the upper and lower teeth and let your tongue rest in this space. Taking a few breaths, letting your body get heavier, warmer, more and more relaxed with each breath.